score a second. Get the job done here. Aaron. He certainly hung in there. Hibs have got their second. With Jamie McLaren.
Yes, it finished 2-0 to Hibs. And look at this, not a single shot on target for Hearts. In fact, in the last 2 league games, they haven't registered a single shot. And the home side just edging it in terms of possession. Bit of reaction from Chris Commons and James McFadden before we head down to the tunnel. But was that how you expected the game to play out, Chris?
Yeah, definitely. I think when we spoke at half-time, we mentioned the lack of quality in the final third from both teams. And I think when it did come, it was well worth waiting for. I mean, it was a sensational technique first of all, but the sharpness that he struck the ball, it was left the goalkeeper with no chance at all, and quite fitting to get his first goal back here.
Yeah, absolutely. You said before the game Hearts needed the win more, but did Hibs look like they wanted it more?
Yeah, absolutely. Second half they were totally dominant. You know, Hearts to play in a derby game and not have a shot on target is unacceptable for me. Hibs, you know, the second half we asked for that little bit of quality and it was all over the park for Hibs. You couldn't pick a star man because I thought man for man they were absolutely excellent in the second half. And the goal from Scott Allen, as Chris says, fantastic technique, but that's what he's all about, and that's what, you know, he's back at a place where he's loved, and you see it in his play. You know, he's dead on his feet at the end of his game at 70 odd minutes, but it was absolutely brilliant. You know, his little touches, his quality is there for all to see, and it was a fantastic goal.
Absolutely. We'll have a look at those in just a moment. We can head to Luke Shanley because he's with John McGinn and Jamie McLaren.
Gentlemen, very well done. Jamie, what would you make of all the atmosphere and the whole Edinburgh Derby atmosphere?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, to win at home in the Derby, it's always special, and you know, we always know we're going to come strong in the second half, and we did that like we did against Aberdeen, and you know, just great to get the 3 points.
Talk us through your finish.
Look, I just got the ball turned, maybe got a bit lucky, but I knew where to put it at the bottom corner, and you know, thankfully it went in, and it was a nice celebration too.
I know you're Australian, but your granddad is a big Hearts fan. Is he watching this one tonight?
He's watching. I don't know if he'll be too happy, but I'll give him a buzz tomorrow morning and see what he's saying. But no, look, it's a good moment. He's happy for me, and you know, just thankful we got the win.
John, so much talk about natural order in the build-up to this one. Did that fire up the players?
Yeah, it did. I think if you bring the stats out, Hearts have had more victories than Hibs in the Edinburgh derbies, but we're not 80, we're not 90, and we've managed to change something in Edinburgh. The past few seasons I've been here, we've only lost one, and I think we proved tonight what the natural order is, and I think for years to come it's going to follow that way if we keep putting in performances like that. And I think you can see the club's only going one way, so Hearts better watch out. We're coming.
Well, the manager keeps talking about looking at the bigger picture, and it is you are 12 ahead of Hearts. You've got a game in hand as well. Can Hibs push for second place?
Yeah, there's no reason why not. I think we had a great January window. I think we brought in strikers, which was needed to give us a bit of clinical edge in the final third. Jamie scored a great goal, and Florian's been banging them in. So there's no reason why, if we play like we did tonight and what we have done over the past few games, we can challenge, and we're going to try our best.
Well, it's only natural to hand over the champagne to the Ladbrokes Man of the Match. That's you, John McGinn. Well done.
Congratulations, mate.
You're both unanimous with McGinn as man of the match, but just why was he so special in a game like this?
Well, he showed, you know, everybody speaks about, you know, can he step up to the plate since Scott Brown's left the national team, and performances like this, he was so dominant in midfield. You know, he was there, he won the tackles, he was playing passes forward, he was driving with the ball, he was trying to create chances, he had a couple of decent shots as well. I just think he was so dominant in the midfield area that, you know, nobody could get near him tonight.
He's a very, very powerful individual, and you've seen that in his play with the ball. I mean, this here, no thought in his mind other than to drive the ball, commit defenders, and get his team up the park. Such a powerful centre midfielder, and a luxury that he has got an eye for goal, but also he's got vision of a really, really tough pass. Coming up in the clips in a moment, you're going to see a pass here. I mean, this is sensational. You know, from your own half, nearly creates another goal-scoring opportunity. But yeah, tonight John McGinn had the all-round performance.
Exactly what you want from midfield that have been so great. Do you think that's you know, the midfield and especially the three amigos that we keep talking about, what are the keys to Hibs and the fact that they've done so well this season?
Yes, it is, and I think it's just the balance. You know, Dylan McGee goes under the radar. I don't think he misplaced a pass tonight. I thought he was excellent. You know, he kept it simple. At times he stepped forward, but he was just so composed, allowing John McGinn to go and make the tackles, drive forward, and Scott Allen to pick up the little, you know, areas in behind the striker, in between the defence and midfield, and they've got such a good balance across the middle that it must be really exciting to be a Hibs fan at the minute.
What will Hearts take away from this?
They need to improve. They have to improve.
Well, no shots on target. Another Edinburgh derby without getting any sort of signs of scoring a goal. That's got to be a serious worry. And I said before the programme, you know, the Hearts' performances of late have been about not losing, not conceding goals. They never once shown a threat of trying to score a goal, put Hibs under pressure. Everything was on from A to B.
Even on that, Chris, you know, the second goal is a throw into the box, into McLaren's feet. There's enough defenders round about them to stop it. It's great, you know, endeavour from McLaren, great skill and determination to finally get his shot away and put it away. But it was too easy. You know, one throw into the box shouldn't happen, and it, you know, it's worrying for Hearts because they don't look like scoring anymore, and they're conceding goals that are far too easy.
So briefly, then, do you think they'll make the top 6, or is that even a worry?
It's a worry because they've played, was it 30 games now? Only scored 29 goals. And to put into consideration, they've scored 4 goals against Celtic. Take them away. It's like, where are the goals coming from? It's a real worry for Craig Levein.
Right, well, I tell you what, I'm sure you enjoyed watching that game. Maybe not so if you are a Hearts fan, but if you want to hear more from the boys, we'll bring you the goals as well as hear from Neil Lennon. Stay with us on Sky Sports Football. We're leaving the main event channel now as our coverage turns its attention to the cricket. We'll see you on the other side. Right, so there we have it. Let's have a look at the goals. Andy Walker had said for this first goal, Scott Allen made it look easy, but you will tell us it absolutely isn't easy. No, and you know the other thing is, he's not left-footed, so it's even better technique for me. You can't fault Canberra out wide on the left there, the job that he did at holding it in and bringing it into play. But as soon as Scott Allen gets it at his feet, he's got no thought process of trying to bring this under control. He knows exactly what he wants to do with the ball, and it's a super strike with the outside of his left foot. Perfect technique, wonderful goal, and fit into how Hibs started that second half. And as well, it was all about the teamwork, wasn't it, as well, and how everybody came together collectively and making things like this happen. Yeah, it did. I mean, I'm saying it's too easy, but Canberra makes a good run to take Christoph Berra out of the equation. But this, for me, you know, it's fantastic from Jamie McLaren, but it's too easy. It's too easy from the Hearts' point of view. I know they're throwing their bodies in the line, but that's the last ditch. You know, someone should be in front of him, someone should be behind him, and the ball at no point should land at his feet in the box. Absolutely no chance should that land at his feet inside the box. Yeah, how disappointed will Hearts be with that particular piece of defending?
Yeah, because it's not happened in recent weeks, so they will be very disappointed. Right,
let's hear from Neil Lennon. He is with Luke Shanley.
Neil, you said you didn't want to be judged on your derby record during the week, but I take it it's nice to win them, though.
Yeah, of course it is. It's important to, like I said before the game, to maintain, you know, on the tails of Aberdeen and Rangers if we can. That's what we're looking at now. That's just 12 points clear of Hearts with the game in hand, so we're looking forward rather than back. And the team were magnificent tonight. I thought we thoroughly deserved it. I thought Hearts played well. You know, there's a big improvement in them, but there's a big improvement on us as well, and we showed a real golfing class tonight.
Do you have to be patient at half-time? Was that the message to the players?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they were defending well. There was a good shape to Hearts. And at times you have to, you know, dig in. You know, it's not all about dominating the ball. You have patience was the key. You know, and we scored 2 fantastic goals. If Jamie had scored, it would have been goal of the season. And we had some outstanding individual performances. I thought McGinn and McGeoch and McLaren were back 3. Ambrose was superb. I'm delighted with this team. You know, I said that before the game. I was delighted with the performances that were produced, and under a lot of pressure tonight, they produced again.
Did the natural order comments fire your team up?
No, not at all. We didn't have to buy into that. You know, if people want to play main games with me, it's fine. I've been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
What is the natural order in Edinburgh?
Well, we're 12 points clear with the game in hand. If that's natural order, I'll take that every week.
Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, Luke.
Got to understand why he is, don't you?
You have, and you know, Craig Levine's trying to get one up for his team, you know, an edge over Hibs going into the game, and quite rightly so. Listen, Craig Levine enjoyed the cup victory, and that's why he said it. But as Neil Lennon said, he's been there before, and there was not a chance it was going to affect him. You know, I thought it was great because it's good to see a bit of, you know, needle going into these type of games instead of, oh yeah, he's a good manager, he's done a good job. Let's go and upset some people and make it fun.
I found it funny that John McGinn actually said, yeah, we used it to our advantage, but Neil Lennon said no, so I did, but he had a little word.
Yeah, quite. I mean, they've beaten Rangers, beaten Aberdeen, taken points off Celtic as well. Just sum up briefly what an achievement that is to have been promoted and gone about their business in the way they have.
They have done very well, but you know what, Ailey, they've got a real top manager, a good coach, they've got a good structure behind them. You know, I think behind the scenes is where it's all happening, but if they can keep the same 11 on the park for as long as possible, then that'll be super.
Quite, gents. Thank you very much indeed. It's certainly been a thrilling game to watch, that's for sure. We've got plenty more coming up for you on Sky Sports right now, on Sky Sports main event and cricket. We've got the 5th ODI, and there's also David Prutton, who's in the studio for the debate, with plenty to build up to on Sky Sports football. I'm pretty sure there's a few broken hearts this evening in Edinburgh, but what a way to kick off rivalry weekend with an impressive Hibs victory. We'll see you Sunday.